Good afternoon from Dover Priory. It's the 1300 Southeastern service back to Charing Cross via Tonbridge. This train's formed of 8 coaches today. Calling at Folkestone Central, Folkestone West, Sandling, Westenhanger, Ashford International, Headcorn, Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East and Charing Cross. Due to a short platform at Westenhanger, customers for this station should travel in the front 8 coaches.
Good afternoon, welcome aboard the 1300 service to London Charing Cross. This service calls at Folkestone Central, Folkestone West, Sandling, Westenhanger, Ashford International, Headcorn, Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East and London Charing Cross. Can I just remind passengers to keep all their personal belongings and luggage with them at all times on board this service, and please report any unattended items to a member of the train crew. Once again, welcome aboard the 1300 service to London Charing Cross.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Folkestone Central, Folkestone West, Sandling, Westenhanger, Ashford International, Headcorn, Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East and London Charing Cross.
The next station is Folkestone Central.
Station is Folkestone Central.
Three 758 has smaller windows in the area behind the driver's cab. Over there is a ferry link to Calais in France. Haven't been here since October 2022 on Southeastern High Speed, St Pancras to Ramsgate. Southeastern, one of his train operating companies, haven't done in a while. Apparently the very back of the train is reserved for a group of school children, giving them at the front. Also closest to the ticket barriers at Charing Cross. There is the channel. And just like that, we're in a tunnel again. Dover Priory does have ticket gates, but they do eat the tickets, paper tickets. AKA you don't get them back once leaving the station. But unfortunately that's what some ticket gates are like. Also at Liverpool Lime Street to and from Merseyrail Platform A. Platform A Merseyrail services on the Wirral line. Oh, so anyways, between Folkestone and Ashford will run alongside HS1 as often used by the Eurostar to and from mainland Europe. High-speed service going to Ramsgate. The 395s on the high-speed services are currently being refurbished, which means I could go on the high-speed again. Especially with services between St Pancras and Margate via Canterbury West, now calling at the new Thanet Parkway station, which opened on 31st of July 2023. Located just south of Ramsgate. Over there are the cliffs. Folkestone East closed for a long time. Good thing it's rather quiet, well, for now at least.
We will shortly be arriving at Folkestone Central.
TfL service update. Central Line has severe delays due to a shortage of trains. Piccadilly Line has minor delays from Acton Town to Heathrow due to a shortage of trains. Good service on the rest of the line. Good service on other London Underground lines, including the DLR, Elizabeth Line, London Overground and Tramlink routes. So the very front as usual.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Folkestone West, Sandling, Westenhanger, Ashford International, Headcorn, Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross. Station is Folkestone West.
Folkestone West. So after Folkestone West, just before Sandling, we'll start seeing Eurostar trains, hopefully, off to mainland Europe. If not, then
we will shortly be arriving at Folkestone West.
If not, then there's always another time.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Sandling, Westenhanger, Ashford International, Headcorn, Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
So you can hear the bell only if you're sat behind the driver's cab or you are near where the guard is operating the doors. I think on some trains you can hear the guard panel throughout the guard buzzer or bell throughout the entire train. Such as on Merseyrail's 507s and 508s and on South Western Railway's 444s and 450s. Also on the 707s, which have since transferred to Southeastern, well, most of them, as apparently a couple are still lingering around for now.
next station is Sandling.
Hello, 92032 and 92029. Not seeing any E300s or E320s yet. Maybe soon, hopefully, we should see E300s and or E320s. Preferably the older E300s that only go from London to Paris and Brussels. Meanwhile, E320s do operate to Paris and Brussels as well, also to Amsterdam. It's a shame that 373s cannot go to Amsterdam. The European Freight Operations Centre, Dollensmore. So up there is where you could see them.
We will shortly be arriving at Sandling. Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Westenhanger, Ashford International, Headcorn, Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
ladies and gentlemen, our next station still will be Westenhanger. Please note you can only depart the train from the front 5 carriages, as this station has a short platform. Thank you.
Looks like they're not seeing them after all.
The next station is Westenhanger. Would customers please note that you cannot alight from the rear 3 coaches as this station has a short platform. Please ensure you are travelling in the correct part of the train.
This is coach number 1 of 8.
Shortly be arriving at Westenhanger. Please mind the gap between the platform and the train. Would customers please note that you cannot alight from the rear 3 coaches as this station has a short platform. Please ensure you are travelling in the correct part of the train.
This is coach number 1 of 8.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Ashford International, Headcorn, Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
The only platforms currently in use at Ashford International are platforms 1 and 2 for southern services to Eastbourne and southeastern services to London via Ebbsfleet, Maidstone East or Tonbridge and Tonbridge.
The next station is Ashford International.
And also platforms 5 and 6 for trains to Dover, Canterbury, to Folkestone, Dover, Canterbury and Ramsgate, also Margate. Platforms 3 and 4 are the currently disused Eurostar platforms. Platform 3 for arrivals, platform 4 for departures. Ebbsfleet, platforms 5 and 6 via Gravesend, platforms 2 and 3 via Ashford, platforms 1 and 2 the disused Eurostar platforms. So all stations that we are currently serving on this route are managed by Southeastern, except for London Bridge and Waterloo East, which of course are managed by Network and so London Bridge and Charing Cross are the only ones managed by Network Rail on this route. On the Victoria to Dover Priory, Victoria is managed by That's my rail card, and yes, I do have a ticket.
Is it underneath your phone?
Yes.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thought I lost it for a second, but I didn't. Stations on the Southeastern network managed by other train operating companies. Abbey Wood is managed by TfL, used to be managed by Southeastern until the 2017 renovation. Announcements on platforms 1 and 2 are still in Southeastern settings. I think Woolwich Arsenal is managed by TfL as well. Denmark Hill is managed by Thameslink. Peckham Rye is managed by Southern, and London Victoria, London Bridge and London Charing Cross are all managed by Network Rail. Same with St Pancras International. Stratford International and Ebbsfleet International are also managed by Network Rail, although the announcements at those stations are controlled and managed by Southeastern. Or, which is rarely used by Southeastern, is managed by Southern. Although Higham and Baton Ball are managed by Southeastern, they are mainly served by Thameslink, unless of an amended timetable or engineering works. Cannon Street is also managed by Network Rail. Love seeing E300s, can't wait until I go on one from London to Paris or Brussels in the near future. I think the best experience is in standard, either coach 1 or coach 18. If standard is too busy, then I could upgrade to either standard Premier or business Premier. How to tell the difference between E300 and E320 where you are sitting. If you are travelling in standard, then you'll be in coaches 1 to 5 or 14 to 18 if it's an E300. On an E320 it'll be in coaches 4 to 13. If you're in first class, whether it's standard Premier or business Premier, you'll be in coaches 7 to 12 if it's an E300, or coaches 1 to 3 or 14 to 16 if it's an E320. E320s are alright, but not as good as the proper E300s. Eurostar stopped serving Ashford and Ebbsfleet in March 2020, initially because of the coronavirus pandemic. Since then, they haven't bothered restoring services at these two stations ever since. Maybe one day Eurostar will come back to these stations.
We will shortly be arriving at Ashford International. In the interests of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation on this service. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Also, the Starbucks on platforms 1 and 2 has very interesting seats. Basically from the old Mark III coaches that Greater Anglia used to operate with Class 90s. 377516 and 377508. In platform 2, could be going back to London Victoria but via Maidstone East. Charing, Kent, Lenham, Harrietsham, Hollingbourne, Barming, Maidstone East. Bedford, Maidstone East, Barming, East Malling, West Malling, Borough Green and Rotham, Kemsing, Artford, Swanley, St Mary Cray, Bromley South and London Victoria. Also operating between Charing Cross and Maidstone East via Swanley.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Headcorn, Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East and London Charing Cross.
Services between Charing Cross and Maidstone East via Swanley call at Waterloo East, London Bridge, Swanley, Otford, Borough Green and Rotham, West Malling, Barming and Maidstone East. Actually, it's Waterloo East, London Bridge, Swanley, Otford, Borough Green and Rotham, West Malling and Maidstone East. So non-stop between London Bridge and Swanley. Our next station is Headcorn. Goodbye Ashford International, maybe one day I'll return to catch a couple of E300s and E320s. Seeing them, obviously, because Eurostar don't stop here anymore. Hopefully one day Eurostar will come back to Ashford and Ebbsfleet. They also stopped operating services to Calais, Marseille and Disneyland Paris. I think services...
Good afternoon, those passengers just joining us. Welcome aboard the service to London Charing Cross. The
next station is Headcorn.
Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East and London Charing Cross. Can I just remind passengers to keep all their personal belongings and luggage with them at all times on board this service, and please report any unattended items to a member of train crew. Thank you.
The next station is Headcorn.
Services to Ebbsfleet, Ashford, Calais and Marseille were suspended in 2020. Then services to Disneyland Paris were suspended in June 2023. Beginning of June 2023. It's a shame that many E300s were placed into storage and or scrapped following the introduction of the E320s in 2015. because it's either opposite or next to me, probably around London Bridge. Considering London Bridge is a major terminus. Also a major interchange. It's only the services to and from Ramsgate that stop there. Yep, definitely Ramsgate, no Dover, unless it's service to and from Ramsgate and Dover, dividing or attaching Ashford. On the Charing Cross to Ramsgate and Dover routes, Oyster and contactless are only valid between Charing Cross, Waterloo East and London Bridge, as trains run fast between London Bridge and Sevenoaks. Sometime this year, not sure when exactly, contactless pay-as-you-go, not Oyster, will be extended to Sevenoaks. Furthest down south on the Southeastern main line, to and from Charing Cross, Cannon Street and London Bridge, where Oyster and contactless is valid, is Knockholt. If they don't stop at Knockholt, then either Orpington or London Bridge.
be arriving at Headcorn.
These two middle lines here used to be used by Eurostar when they operated to and from Waterloo. That was before part of HS1 opened. So it was phase 1. When phase 1 opened, started using Chatham Main Line as far as Falkham Junction just before Longfield, and joining HS1 after Ebbsfleet.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Staplehurst, Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
It's interesting when these two fast lines are used by occasional freight and or charter services. Same with those at Paddock, also at Paddock Wood and Tonbridge. Now roads depart. Headcorn, next station, Staplehurst.
The next station is Staplehurst. We will shortly be arriving at Staplehurst. In the interests of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation on this service. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it. Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Marden, Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
Surprisingly, the seats on 375s are still comfortable, much better than the ironing boards on the 707s. And maybe 376s as well.
Station is Marden.
Marden. Just like the 377's tray tables are a bit squeaky. Specifically 3771, 3772, 3773, 3774 and 3775, although 3775 are with Southeastern, the others with Southern.
We will shortly be arriving at Marden. Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Paddock Wood, Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
The next station is Paddock Wood.
But he gave Della. It's only because we were going out for lunch.
Yeah.
Well, actually, out for drinks.
Change for services to Eltring, Yalding, Wateringbury, East Farleigh, Maidstone West, Maidstone Barracks, Aylesford, New Hythe, Snodland, Horling, Buxton and Strood.
I wish you read out all
The
this.
next service will depart from platform 3 at 1400. We will shortly be arriving at Paddock Wood. Change here for other national rail services. Also change here for services to Strood.
There'll be 4 jobs. But if he goes, there's just 3 jobs in it. So it's like, that's really weird. I suppose it's just the nature of that job, and that's what I never really thought about it. I don't know.
We will shortly be arriving at Paddock Wood.
375-304 waiting to depart Paddock Wood for Strood.
We found out that it's just 4 of the shitters who are up for this job, 2 of the shitters. I think every orchestra has 4 principal.
Imagine having to make a connection here from the train from Dover or Ramsgate to the train to Strood.
How are they going to choose? How are they going to choose that? Is it going to be principal pair? Is it going to be... He never said, oh, it'll definitely be 2 touchy. Every orchestra has 4 principals. I don't know if they do, but I suppose if you...
Change of drivers.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Tonbridge, Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
Never mind, guess there's no change of drivers here really.
That's weird. But the parity thing, that doesn't really seem enough to do. Doesn't really mean anything.
Well, it
It
means...
means a few things. It means like it's like moral victory, isn't it?
Well, it means that I might not be on 100 hours, I might be on 300 hours. And same with Duncan. And same with, well, I don't really understand the brilliant thing there. With the situation. But it means Alison might get more than 150 hours and still might be big.
So then everyone gets the same.
Everyone's equal.
Yeah, well that's a good idea, isn't it?
It's not going to be equal because, well, I suppose they'll split the hours between the girls. Instead of like, it would be guaranteed, 50 were guaranteed. I don't know, but anyway, it's much better.
And then, so then you can go, well, I'll do the fixed term contract.
The next station is Tonbridge.
I'm so torn, I'm not.
Change for services to Lille, Penshurst, Edenbridge, Godstone, Nutfield and Redhill.
Well, that's what I was talking to saying to week, but that's fine. We talked about it I was thinking they kept going yesterday to come over beer. And which is that if you're going to go freelance, you need freelance. But if you're kind of like, oh actually I've got 6 months contract, then you have to be like, oh well, further down the list than that. We're not really freelance.
I think so, because I like Becky, it's fine, she's got freelance elsewhere. You're fine. It's very different. With my situation, because I'm not. I think I would have to tell her to go back, or if I would take the Thursday.
That's what's not fair. Well, that's why freelance contract is better on to do. When you say you left, then you just do it. Well, that's not right. But that's not right. I'm not had any of this written down. Unless you tell me not to. But that's still the thing. When? So like, can you take it off? When can you take it off? Yeah, I've been going through that with you guys. Trying to get some answers. And the thing is that
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're shortly arriving into Tonbridge, changing Tonbridge for services towards Tunbridge Wells and Hastings, and services towards Redhill and onwards to Gatwick Airport. Passengers departing here, please make sure you take all your personal belongings and luggage with you. Thank you for call time one at the station. Thank you.
They never have any space anymore.
Not ever.
We will shortly be arriving at Tonbridge. Change here for other national rail services. Change here for services to Highbrooms, Tunbridge Wells, Frant, Wadhurst, Stonegate, Etchingham, Robertsbridge, Battle, Crowhurst, West St Leonard's, St Leonard's Warrior Square, and Hastings. Also change here for services to Lye, Penshurst, Edenbridge, Godstone, Nutfield, and Redhill, and Hildenborough.
What, Marden Garage? No. No. Well, I've been once. So, this is the boys and just... So far, I have everything.
Hello, I don't suppose by any miracle you have space for MOT. Perfect. That would be amazing. I'll drop it early and then whenever you're ready, I'll come around until 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, driver speaking. Apologies, we're just sitting here outside of Tonbridge for a few extra moments. We did get up here quite early and we're just being held here while a down Hastings service goes across as on this journey down towards Tunbridge on Hastings. As soon as that is out of our way, which it will be very, very shortly, we will be into Tonbridge. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, is there a chance that I could, when you said when I drop off, is there a chance I can wait and get it done?
Finally, going to Tonbridge.
Sorry, Craig. Yeah, I can do that. So, how long does it normally take? Sorry. I mean, if. Okay. Yeah. 2:45. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye.
We will shortly be arriving at Tonbridge.
Tonbridge. This is Tonbridge. The train now standing at platform 2 is the 1407 Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
When we got the schedule for this trip tomorrow. It's Germany.
Change of drivers here by the looks of it.
Go around 6.
Yep, definitely a change of drivers.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Sevenoaks, London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
We've got to go. Right.
The next station is Sevenoaks. next station is Sevenoaks. Change for Baton Ball, Otford, Shoreham, Ainsford, Swanley, St Mary Cray, Bromley South, Beckley, Ravensbourne, Beckenham Hill, Bellingham, Catford, Crofton Park, Nunhead, Peckham Rye, Denmark Hill, Elephant and Castle, and London Blackfriars. 375927 is leading a Ramsgate service into Tonbridge. The train now approaching platform 3. The train now approaching platform 3 is the 1411 Southeastern service to Ramsgate. This train is the service from London Charing Cross.
The next station is Sevenoaks.
Also change for services to Dunton Green, Knockholt, Chelsfield, Orpington, Paddock Wood, Chislehurst, Elmstead Wooods, Grove Park, and Hither Green. As long as we don't terminate early at London Bridge, it should be good. Served mainly by Hastings services. Waterloo East is managed by Southeastern. Platforms at New Cross are lettered as to not be confused with the numbered New Cross gate. Same with Waterloo East, which is also lettered as to not confuse with the numbered Waterloo station. Waterloo is the station in the UK with the most platforms, 26 platforms, including those on the Waterloo and City line, as the Waterloo and City line used to be a part of National Rail.
Saturday afternoon and then Sunday afternoon. It's not against night. It's just to go for just a nap. So yeah, I've been able to see that. I just think that you've got to be too much better anyway to end.
Won't be long till we arrive into Sevenoaks.
But I think because
Haven't been to Sevenoaks since June 2022.
but anyway, so what? So
We will shortly be arriving at Sevenoaks. Change here for other national rail services. Also change here for services to Orpington and Swanley. And Hither Green. Also towards Bromley South and London Blackfriars.
We will shortly be arriving at Sevenoaks. In the interests of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation on this service. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
There is a 466. That's where guard operation ends. Now on to driver operation.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at London Bridge, Waterloo East, and London Charing Cross.
700 051 is to 700, currently sitting over there. I'm not sure. Can't remember what the numbers of the 465s coupled to that 466 were. Yep, no need for a guard because there's a dispatcher on the platform informing the driver that the doors are locked. Oh, 466031, can't remember the other 465s, but they're definitely Hitachi 465s. basically with Class 395 motors. As the original motors were failing. The Metcam 465s on the 465/9s and 466s are definitely better, by the way.
The next station is London Bridge.
Change for other national rail services. Also change for the Jubilee and Northern lines. Exit for riverboat services from London Bridge City Pier, Tower Bridge and Ashford. Oyster and contactless payment may only be used on certain routes and at specific stations. Please check the route maps by the entrance doors for full information. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted. So Matt is only on the 707s in the Southeastern fleet, as well as the 700s and 717s with Thameslink and Great Northern respectively. Dunton Green. Some point in the near future, contactless pay-as-you-go, but not Oyster, will be extended to this station, same with Sevenoaks. Another tunnel ahead. Not cold. The furthest point on the Southeastern main line where Oyster and contactless pay-as-you-go are valid.
everywhere else you get a rate, and then holiday pay on top. So if it's 12.5%, it's that. That's a good question. What if it's in here, finances? But this is the other thing, if you notice this, there's a valid rate.
Yeah,
See that?
so that's really valid.
So you just have one model, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Cancel rates of the West.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I think in terms of the next year, it doesn't make any sense to not, if you're going to leave listeners to say, well, I did the freelance stuff.
Like passing through Orpington without stopping. Over there is a city meme. 707003 on its own, having transferred from Southeastern Railway between 2021 and 2023. It's nice seeing most, if not all, of those 707s transferring from Southwestern Railway to Southeastern. Because on Southwestern Railway they have an awful text-to-speech voice named Rachel. Hello 700-023 again. On those awful ironing board trains. Awful ironing board seats, goodbye 700-023. Only 465s are good. Paddock Wood 465008. Couple to 465157 off to London Victoria via Bromley South, Penge East. 465013 with 465033 are off to Orpington. Chislehurst. Platforms 2 and 1 are the fast lines and are only used when needed, same with at Petswood. Goodbye 375s. It may not be 395s or 465s, 466s. But at least they're better than those fucking horrendous 376s and 707s. Elmstead Wooods, just like Chislehurst, platforms 1 and 2 are the fast lines, only used when needed. Looks like we're slowing down.
Heartache every single day. Pathetic. It's just like waited for years. I've waited for years. It was so. He said that bit for years. I've always ever played that. I've always just turned to such a we just go with that because they're perfect, right? So you just go with that, and it's the loudest thing, and like no one's going to say it's going. It's not supposed to be like that. It's very funny.
I'm sure Dom said you're not. I felt so good getting the later train saving £12.50.
I know I haven't done that for years.
I know you haven't, but I was a better work ethic towards my job than you did, but now I'm much here.
Let it not be. Not said that I have spent that extra £12 almost every day on something else. At break
Come
time.
to a stop somewhere in Grove Park.
Just keep doing that. I've been worried because when I think back to arthritis started, when it started, like about 30, my toes used to click and crack. And then, 15 years later, my hands just started to
Today we apologise for extended delay here. Not quite sure what the reason is. As soon as we find out some more information, we'll pass this along to you. But hopefully we should be moving shortly.
Well, look it up, because it might be just from things we cut out.
I've got cut out a lot. I bought this shirt recently. It's like, it was big on me. And it's like, tight. It's crazy. So much. It's 'cause I'm not doing any exercise all this morning. We've had such good weather. Keep looking at it.
Well, we haven't. I mean, today's nice.
3325 6051 5961 5952 6024 5929 9526 with 67024 leading.
That's a problem carriage on toilet today as well.
I think that was a 5011.
It's funny, I thought about driving tomorrow, and I realised it's like, do I have to leave at 3:30? I don't know. I'm going to stay at a friend's house in Hampton. I'll get the bus, it's 40 minutes, it's 4. I won't get tickets till midnight.
It's nice now we're on the move again. Grove Park, Platform 1, Bromley North services at platforms 2 and 3. The fast lines, platforms 4 and 5, slow lines.
We have. But not in there. Doesn't go so much. It might start with that. It might say yeah.
Stand well away from the edge of platform 2. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop at this station.
You can if you want. If you're really hungry, just stop. Because I mean, it's actually when you eat that, you can eat the eggs and the gents laundry.
465,015. With 465,152 on driver training, I think. 465,180, you'll be going nowhere, off to Sevenoaks. 465,186 and 466,011. Grove Park, platforms 1 and 2, fast lines, platforms 3 and 4, to and from Grove Park, platforms 5 and 6, soak up. Platforms 1, 3 and 5 towards London, platforms 2, 4 and 6 away from London. In the Lewisham area. Not exactly. 465,907 waiting to go into Lewisham with 466,007 and 465,038. Just passing Lewisham. Lewisham. Platforms 1 and 2, Hither Green and Hayes Ken. Platforms 3 and 4, Bexley Heath and Woolwich Arsenal. Platforms 1 and 3 into London, platforms 2 and 4 away from London. Platforms 5 and 6 are the DLR platforms for trains to mostly to Bank, but occasionally to and from Stratford as well. Hello, St John's. 465,904, couldn't see the other 465, but it's definitely one of those terrible Hitachi, one of the terrible Hitachi motors. They're alright, but not as good as the Metcam ones. New Cross. New Cross, one of those awful 376s. By 376s, the Pacers of London. So New Cross. Platform A towards London Bridge. Platform B is rarely used. Can be used by trains in either direction. Platform C towards Lewisham, platform D is the overground, 378,153 is off to Dalston Junction. Seeing lots of 4-car 375s around. will shortly be arriving at London Bridge. Change here for other national rail services. Also change here for the Jubilee and Northern lines. Exit here for riverboat services from London Bridge City Pier, Tower Bridge and the Shard. Oyster and contactless payment may only be used on certain routes and at specific stations. Please check the route maps by the entrance doors for full information. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it. City It's 10 cars this time, not 5.
We will shortly be arriving at London Bridge. In the interests of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation on this service. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
London Bridge. This is London Bridge. The train now standing at platform 9 is the delayed 1440 Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Waterloo East and London Charing Cross. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Platform 8 for the delayed platform 9 for the delayed 1440 Southeastern service to London Charing Cross.
Welcome aboard the Southeastern service to London Charing Cross, calling at Waterloo East and London Charing Cross.
Get that.
We will shortly be arriving at Waterloo East.
Well, we've got a full-time person to get them, so get some.
700 111. Doing the 9034 from Brighton to Cambridge. Hello. 700 155. 700 111. May not be 700 155, but it's still good, by the way. Continuing its journey to Cambridge.
The next station is Waterloo East. Change here for the Jubilee line. Also change here for Southeastern railway services from London Waterloo.
We will shortly be arriving at Waterloo East. Change here for other national rail services. Also change here for the Bakerloo, Jubilee, Northern and Waterloo and City lines. Alight here for London Waterloo. Exit here for riverboat services from Waterloo Pier, South Bank, London Eye, London Dungeon and Sea Life Centre, London Aquarium.
Ben's been in Bergen. Yeah.
Looks like we're overtaking 700 111 now.
Anyway, so flew back this morning. That meant. He sent me this video, so I've got to post
466015 waiting to arrive into Waterloo East with okay, so it's with 465160 and oh god, the 375 is blocking it out.
Yeah.
Never mind,
We will shortly be arriving at Waterloo East.
couldn't see the other 465. 465040 is leaving Waterloo East now for Charing Cross. Platform C for the 1455 service to Hayes. Calling at London Bridge, Ladywell, Catford Bridge, Lower Sydenham, New Beckenham, Clock House, Elmer's End, Eden Park, West Wickham and Hayes. This train is formed of 10 coaches. Platform C for the 1455 service to Hayes. Waterloo East, this is Waterloo East. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap. The train now standing at platform D is the delayed 1445 service to London Charing Cross. Calling at London Charing Cross only. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Platform D for the delayed 1445 service to London Charing Cross. Looks like we're finally pulling into Charing Cross.
Sorry. You alright?
Yeah, he's much better.
The next station is London Charing Cross, our final destination. 465908 is off to Dartford with 465916.
The next station is London Charing Cross. For London Underground and bus services to the West End of the city, please make your way to the front of the station.
465181. We will shortly be arriving at London Charing Cross, our final destination. Thank you for travelling with us. Please remember to keep all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. Change here for the Bakerloo and Northern lines. Also change here for the Circle and District lines from Embankment. Exit here for Trafalgar Square, National Gallery and National Portrait Gallery. Oyster and contactless payment will only be used on certain routes and at specific stations. Please check the route maps by the entrance doors for full information. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff.
We will shortly be arriving at London Charing Cross. In the interest of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation on this service. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Then he's going to reply to a message and you're going to wonder.
See it, say it, sorted.
Look, I didn't reply immediately.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This station is London Charing Cross, our final destination. This train terminates here. All change. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. Thank you for travelling with us today. And the ticket gates are right there.
This is London Charing Cross. This train terminates here. All change. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
That's it. Sorry. Goodbye. That's it, just out of the station like that.